Page 4, Come On Rangers. Now I caution you, in these Schaum books, they put numbers next to the title. Like there's a number 1, Come On Rangers. That's the number of the piece in the book. It's not the page number. I'm using page numbers. That's found up in the corner, up at the top. So page 4, that's where we are. The first piece is Come On Rangers. Let me talk about this piece just a little bit. I'm going to start with the right hand. At the beginning, we have this pattern of a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Rhythm-wise, hopefully that's not a problem. If it is, you need to go back to previous books or at the beginning or somewhere and try this again. The problem is going to be if you use a thumb for all of those, it's not going to work very well. Because if you see the tempo on here, it's vivace. Vivace is faster than fast. Vivace is like really quick. You can find recordings of this. This is a Lone Ranger theme. And I mean, it moves. You don't have to play it that fast, but it still moves. So the idea of using a thumb on these, I don't recommend that at all. You need to develop a fingering style and some fingering habits as we go through this, and I'm going to encourage you to do that. And this is one of the things we can do here. For this pattern, all these D's at the beginning, I'm going to recommend you use a 3-2-1. So 3-2-1. Takes a little practice to getting used to it, but once you get used to it, you can use this on a lot of spots. So it's 3-2-1. And then for the last two, it's just a 2-1. That way I'm not using the same finger over and over. So again, to demonstrate at the beginning, it's here. Notice in that second full measure, you have 2 staccato notes. But then no more staccatos. That B, that's not staccato. And then again, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. Watch the staccatos. Again, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. And a 2-1. Then your hand moves up. It's not a problem. And that's what I'm recommending. On these patterns, all the way through this, when you see the same pattern, regardless of where it's at, use that fingering. And the staccatos, you got to watch the staccatos. They're all over the place. Left hand doesn't have a lot going on. It's just got these chords, and there's nothing really tricky about these chords. The fingering at the beginning on this 2-1, this is because you want to be in this position. Be able to do that because at the last measure, the first line, you have that chord. So we're fingering right at the beginning to set us up for what we need later on. So it's 2-1, and that's a good one. And then in the second full measure, again, the left hand also has staccatos, just the first 2 chords though, not the third one. Hold that third one out for a full count. Yeah, it's with the right hand. It's the same one. And that's the left hand pretty much. The left hand isn't moving around. The right hand moves around a bit. The left hand doesn't. Dynamics. At the beginning, it's sort of a medium soft, whatever that is, you decide. And then you're going to go up to a medium loud. Now, there's not a lot of difference between a medium soft and a medium loud. You just get a little louder. Then in the second line, second measure, now you're going to crescendo up to a loud. There's not a lot of difference between medium loud and loud. Again, you decide, get a little louder. But then at the end of the line, you got to come back down to a medium loud. Come down. All of a sudden, just come down. Third line's the same as the second as far as dynamics goes. And then the last line, that's the climax. The second measure where you really go up. And now on the third measure, you're fortissimo. You're very loud. And this is where it goes. And you stay there. And there's even an accent on the last note. Yeah, I don't know, we're here. There's an 8VA at the bottom for the right hand. So instead of here, you're here. It works out because your hand's already up here. Because you're here in that measure, in the second measure, the last line. You're here. You're in position. It's a 4/4 time. It's got a 1-beat pickup. You see the 2/8 notes is 1 beat. So I'll give us 3 counts. So let's try this together. So go ahead and put your hands where they go. 1 and ready and go and.